Hey, good morning, everybody. Happy Monday. I am glad you're here. I'm Judy Prouty, and I'm just going to share a verse and a couple of simple thoughts with you this morning to kind of give you something to think about as you go through your week. In Psalm 12:6, I love this verse. It says, "The words and promises of the Lord are pure words, like silver refined in an earthen furnace, purified 7 times." Let's talk about that for a minute. God's words aren't like the words that sometimes mankind can speak. His words are reliable and truthful and perfectly pure. We can trust His words that are free from any kind of deceit or untruth or impurity. And we know that we don't always get that from mankind. The comparison in the verse to silver tried in a furnace of earth and purified 7 times illustrates that purity that this is talking about in this verse. When silver is purified, it's heated in a hot furnace, and it's heated repeatedly, and the dross or the impurity floats to the top, and then it's removed, it's taken out. And this verse is saying that God's words are like that. There are no impurities. And then the number 7 symbolizes completeness and perfection. So you can see this throughout the Bible in the story of creation, for example, where God rested on the 7th day. We see the number 7 quite a bit. The Israelites were commanded to give the land a Sabbath rest every 7 years. They were also told to count 7 cycles of 7 years for a year of Jubilee every 49 years. And in the book of Leviticus, the priest was to sprinkle blood 7 times in front of the veil as part of their offering. In Jericho, the Israelites marched around the city for 7 days, and then on that 7th day, they marched around the city 7 times, and then the walls fell down. You can read all of these incredible accounts in your Bible. The number 7 appears repeatedly in the book of Revelation, and it represents the completion of God's plan. 7 churches, 7 seals, 7 trumpets, 7 bowls. The number 7 is seen as the number of spiritual perfection and completeness. So this verse suggests a complete and absolute level of purity and perfection that makes God's words trustworthy and always reliable. God's words are an anchor for believers. We can hold on to them and know that they will always steady us. And His words can be held on to because His words will never pass away. They will never pass away. You know what? God said it. I believe it. That settles it. Think about that this week.